Hello and a very warm welcome to today's live Karatbars presentation. My name is Brian McGinty. I'm Karatbars VIP member. I've been with the company since 2013. Little disclaimer before I start, this presentation does contain examples of earnings. All earnings are dependent on each business partner's own effort and her own business generated. The purpose of this presentation, it'll be around 30 to 45 minutes. The reason it's that long is because it's a business presentation. It's not one of those 3 or 5 minute presentations to get your email address. That's not what it's about. I'll start off by talking about the company and give you some company information on Karatbars International. I will then go through the product range that Karatbars actually sell. If you want to stay on it for the next part is the business partner and the business partner role, how you actually get paid if you want to become an affiliate of Karatbars International. I'll then show you how you can start today. And most importantly, at the end of this presentation, I'm going to ask you to get back to your referrer. There's no links or anything given out in this presentation. Someone may have given you a business card, they may have given you a link, and they've asked you to come along to this presentation today. We do present them every single day of the week at 12 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. UK time. And these are for the benefit of business partners who are already in the business. So at the end, I'm going to ask you to get back to your referrer because you will need their referral link to register. So here at Karatbars International, well, Karatbars are a 5-year-old private German e-commerce company who sell 999.9 gold gift products and small weight bullion bars. There are over 250,000 customers and business partners in 123 countries. To give you an idea, when I came into the company, there were around about 60,000 customers and business partners in around about 57 countries. So fantastic growth even since then. Karatbars as a company have existing partnerships with companies like FedEx, MasterCard, MotoGP, Real Madrid FC, among others. And the purpose of Karatbars International is to make gold ownership available to everyone. And I'll talk a little bit more about that as we go along and tell you why that's important. Now, at the very beginning, I want to tell you exactly what Karatbars isn't as well. And it's not about investing in gold. The immediate thought whenever people hear about gold is they assume it's about speculating in gold prices, which Karatbars is not. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not an MLM type business. I'll explain to you the reasons why I say that as well. It's a business in a box model. With Karatbars International, you can start today. You get everything you need to start working today, and you can start earning money today and be paid that money as early as next Friday. So you can start earning immediately with this company. Here are some of the team. Top left there, we have the Karatbars head office. It's in a place in Stuttgart called Walhingerstraße in Stuttgart in Germany. Fantastic professional team there. I like showing this slide because people want to see that whenever you're working with an e-commerce company, it's mainly online for a lot of people. So they want to know who are the people that they're actually dealing with, who are the people on the other end of the phone. And that's the offices, fantastic offices if you ever get a chance to go and visit them. Picture in the bottom right, that's myself in the middle there. And to my left, you have the owner of the company, Mr. Harold Seitz. And then to my right, we have Thomas Schreiner, who's the head of internal operations. Now, let me talk about the Karatbars gold itself for a few minutes. The gold itself comes from an LBMA listed refinery. The Karatbars logo itself is embedded into the gold during manufacture. You may be able to see that there on the picture on your right. It is 24 karat 999.9, which is currency grade gold. It's not 999.1. It's not 18 karat or 9 karat, it's 24 karat, and it's the type of gold that countries use to settle international debt. The gold itself is sealed into a credit card sized durable plastic card, and the Karatbars gold itself and the card comes with its own DNA security feature, which makes it fraud proof. These cards are actually machine readable. The important thing for new business partners and new customers to realize is that Karatbars have been delivered around the world in many countries without issue for 5 years. So the Karatbar in itself is a mark of purity and authenticity in itself. So you have the hologram. It's in a convenient size card that can sit in your wallet. This is why Karatbars is growing so fast around the world, because you can take the Karatbar out of your wallet and show it to people. And as the gold comes from an LBMA certified LBMA listed refinery, and has the logo within itself, the Karatbar itself is that mark of purity and authenticity of the gold itself. Now, Karatbars has an entire product range, which many people don't realize. We have the 1 gram card there in the picture on the top. We have the 1 gram, 2.5 gram, and 5 gram cards. You don't just have to buy in the 1 gram weights. Below that, we have 3D cards with congratulations and various different motifs on them. All these products, by the way, you can actually see on the website once you've registered. Anyone can register for a free account with Karatbars, and all these products are available to view once you've finished watching the presentation. We have the Karatbars coin there. We have the entire gift range, which includes happy birthday cards, I love you, just married. If you know anybody having a baby, we have the birth card there. We also have the United States of America, Bosnia. There are different countries. You can buy different country cards there within the back office under that section. We have the World Champions Brazil last year. There's a card commemorating that. Bottom left, we have Pope John Paul II, who was made a saint recently. Limited edition collector's cards again. There's another new design I've just seen on that in the back office. We have the Merry Christmas cards, Merci, Pepper Movement. Various different styles, various different types of card, and you can even order your own branding cards if you wish and have your own design put onto any Karatbar. All you have to do is you can order from one card, you can take your own design, go to the back office, upload that design. Karatbar's branding department will send you a proof to make sure you're happy with it, and if you're happy with it, they will send that card out to you. The more of those cards you order, you actually get a better price on them as well. Now, these are fantastic for corporate events, for companies such as maybe car dealers who would maybe want a business card so that whenever they sell a car, they can give the business card out with the business details on it. Remember, the Karatbars is a credit card size card, so it goes into a wallet. And unlike most business cards, this is one business card that will never be thrown away. So if it's in your mind that you could approach corporate clients, the branding cards are a fantastic avenue there for you to go and build your business using that site. There are many partnerships existing already, such as the Voices of Africa card there. Once you buy one of those, a donation is made to that charity. We have the Karatbars MotoGP, which happened to be in Germany actually last weekend. I've just seen some of the pictures on Facebook. Harold Seitz, the owner, actually went along to the German MotoGP Grand Prix and was supporting the Karatbars bike there, and Ricky Cardes. So lots of great information coming out in that. On top right, we have Martina Slabakova, who's the world gold medalist speed skating champion. More sports stars coming on board. Just recently, Atto Bolden. There's a new Atto Bolden card again in the back office. There's Guy Lafleur, Bobby Hull, and various sports stars around the world and various companies and various organizations now want to be involved with Karatbars International. Bottom there, you can see the Karatbars MasterCard, which is how we all get paid. I'll show you about that later. But again, these are fantastic affiliations to how we get paid via MasterCard. All deliveries all around the world are made by FedEx Insured Couriers. So it's not a case of whenever people want to do their due diligence, we hear that phrase a lot, people want to do their due diligence on Karatbars. Well, take a look at all these companies and organizations that have already done their due diligence on Karatbars International and choose to work with this company. From a customer's point of view, customers should feel very relaxed when using Karatbars because it's free registration at karatbars.com. I said earlier, it's not like an MLM business. There's no forced purchases for customers. They don't have to put in their credit card to open an account. They don't have to buy a certain amount every month. It's not like buying health drinks or coffee, where all you end up with is a garage full of coffee or soft drinks. It's free registration at karatbars.com, and there are no minimum orders, no subscription charges, no weekly, monthly, or yearly fees. There are easy payment options. You can use your credit card, debit card, bank transfer. There's even auto purchase facilities. Some customers might want to buy maybe 1 gram of gold a week or 1 gram of gold every month. They can do that using the auto purchase facility. There's a gold buyback facility. Karatbars will even buy your gold back from you. And again, if you compare Karatbars buyback price with other companies' buyback price, you'll see that Karatbars buyback price is very, very favorable in the market as well. Delivery is all carried out by FedEx, as I already explained, which means you have peace of mind when it comes to your deliveries and it actually coming to your house. €13.50 inside Europe and €18.50 outside Europe. And that also comes with free storage. Now, what I do and what a lot of my customers do is they will wait until they have 20, 30 or 40 grams in storage, and then they will get one delivery, because that actually brings the price per gram on the delivery cost way, way down as well. So long story short, really, Karatbars is hassle-free shopping for customers. Imagine Karatbars like you're opening a shop in the high street. Customers will come in, they will have a look around, affiliates will come in, they will have a look around and see what it's like. It might not be for them today, but they might decide to buy maybe a Christmas card at Christmas or maybe a birthday card next year for their mum or their dad. Karatbars is free and easy and allows customers to do that. Now, Karatbars' mission is to make gold bullion available to the masses in a convenient and affordable format. Now, why would they want to do that? Well, To understand that, we need to quickly look at what money is. Well, money is an exchange for your labor, your time, and your effort. So if you go and do a week's work this week, should it be breaking logs or breaking rocks or working in a shop, you will be paid an amount of money for that. So if you work for a week, you might get $1,000, and that's an exchange for your labor, your time, and your effort. Now, the money that you get for that must be a medium of exchange for goods and services. You must be able to pay your rent and buy your food with that money. It must be portable. This is why you don't get paid in cars or paid in barrels of oil, because you can't carry them around. Money must also be divisible, i.e. if you get $1,000, you must be able to divide that down into smaller chunks. Money must also be long lasting. It must have value in itself, and it must be something called fungible, which means $1 in my pocket is also worth the same as $1 in your pocket. And if we take a look at what the definition of money is, taking a look at those points, we can see why gold and silver have always been money. Gold is a medium of exchange. Everyone knows what it is. Gold is portable, it's divisible, it's long lasting, it has value in itself, and a piece of gold in my pocket is worth the same as a piece of gold in your pocket. So it's easy to see why gold and silver have been money and have been money for thousands of years. All through the history of currencies, from the Roman times, Greek times, Byzantium, Netherlands, it's always been gold and silver, right up until the 20th century, whenever the dollar came into existence. Now, the dollar, as we know, over the past 100 years has been the world's reserve currency, but there's a difference between the dollar and the other currencies in that the dollar is made out of paper. Now, the reason why dollars were made out of paper is that they were there to replace gold and silver. And the idea was that if you had 20 gold coins, you put your 20 gold coins into the bank and you'd be given $20. And it was even written on these dollars, if you can see it in the video in the screen. It says $20 in gold coin payable to the bearer on demand. Now, if you take out your $20 out of your pocket today, it doesn't say that anymore. But this was the idea. The idea was fantastic. The idea was the gold would be in the vault, and you would have like an IOU against that money. I use the example of putting your shirt in the dry cleaners. If you put your shirt in the dry cleaners, they give you a piece of paper telling you your shirt is in the dry cleaners. The value is in the shirt. The value is not in the piece of paper. Similarly, the value is not in the dollars. The value is actually in the gold in the vault. But there is a problem now because there's no gold in the vault. Let me explain. 1913, the Federal Reserve was created, but then up to 1933, Franklin D. Roosevelt's executive order made it illegal to hold gold coin, bullion, or certificates. So people were forced to put their gold coin, bullion, or certificates into the vault. The issue with this was that the value of the paper dollars was decreasing and decreasing. By 1944, Bretton Woods established the US dollar as the world's reserve currency. This basically meant that the dollar was linked to gold, was anchored to gold, and the other currencies in Europe, and because there was a world war going on, were then linked to the dollar. Now, 1971 is when everything changed. Nixon decided that he would close the gold window. He would stop anchoring gold, the dollar to the gold, because they needed to print more dollars. They didn't have enough gold in the vaults to cover the dollars, so they changed everything. They closed the gold window, and it became the modern day fiat currency system. And the modern fiat currency system is that it's based on paper money that isn't backed by anything at all. Now, the long and the summary of it all is that the dollar has lost 97% of its buying power since 1913. The British pound is exactly the same. It's not just in the US. It's happening in African countries and happening in Asian countries. And how we actually see this in our daily lives is just through our own shopping. 1998, $20 may have bought you a trolley's worth of shopping. By 2005, that would have bought you half a trolley's worth of shopping. And now it might just maybe buy you a chicken and, if you're lucky, and a bag of rice. The dollar and the pound have actually lost up to 60% of their buying power since 2002. So inflation is what's robbing you of your buying power over the years. Taking it on a longer scale, we can take a look at since 1932, gold has outperformed cash by more than 4,300%. If you had $100,000, excuse me, in 1932 in gold, that would be worth in buying power today $4.4 million. $100,000 in cash in 1932 would only buy you $2,000 worth of products today. So what do we know so far? Well, gold and silver is true money. Paper fiat currency was invented as a gold-backed substitute, and this big experiment hasn't worked. So why don't we all just go out and buy gold? Well, the reason is, and the picture on your right clearly explains it, is that 1 kilo of gold sits along that man's hand comfortably. I think it's a man's hand anyway, but that's 1 kilo of gold. And 1 kilo of gold today would cost you £26,000 or $39,000, 36,000 euros. Now, I don't know about you watching this presentation, but most people, indeed my parents or anybody I know, hasn't got $39,000 in their back pocket to go and buy gold. And even if they did, they probably wouldn't know where to go and buy it. This has meant that gold was taken away from the public, and gold is only now available to the 1%, specifically because that's the way it's been packaged up. Karatbars is here to change all that. Karatbars is making gold available to the other 99%, you and me, and they're doing that now in 123 countries. Now, there's the 1 gram, the 2.5 gram and 5 gram weights, which are small enough to be affordable. No minimum purchases, as I said to you before, so you can build up your own gold supply over your own period of time. There are no subscriptions, so you don't have to sign up to anything with Karatbars International. Customers can just buy as and when they like. Free storage, as I said, and there's automatic weekly and monthly saving options as well. Now let's look at Karatbars prices before we go any further. And the price of a gram of gold. They go then to goldprice.org, or they go to Google and they ask Google how much is a gram of gold today, and Google gives them the answer of spot price. And people don't really realize the difference between spot price and retail price, and they don't realize that just like with any commodity, if you buy more of something, you get a better price. And it's exactly the same with Karatbars. So 1 gram today would cost you 55 euros, or it's a bit less than that actually, but it's just to keep it round figures, 55 euros. Now, if you use your 3% discount card, which your referrer will actually be able to give you, that brings immediately the price down to 53.35. If you take into account commission, so if you set up an account for your wife and you bought your gold through that, you can earn up to 6% commission on it. So that can bring the price of 1 gram, if you're just buying 1 gram cards, down to 50 euros per gram. The 2.5 gram card is 126 euros. That works out about 50 euros per gram. With your 3% discount is 48.53, and up to 6% off that brings it to 45.61. The 5 gram is even better value again, so if you can afford to wait and buy the 5 grams, they work out at 234 euros each. Per gram is only 46.80 per gram. Take away your 3% discount again and you're down to 45.40, and then up to 6% off that, if you factor in commissions, can bring your price per gram down to 42.67. So that's 42.67 per gram, which is $46.35 or £30.63 per gram. So if anyone ever says to you Karatbars is expensive, just ask them compared to what. That's the thing. What people do, customers don't do, affiliates don't do. They don't take the time to take a look through the website and factor in the 3% discounts, factor in the commissions, because the price that you can get and the quality of the product you're actually buying from Karatbars International is completely unbeatable in the market. Now, Karatbars are trying to grow the business into 194 countries. We're over halfway there already. It's a 10-year plan, which we're 5 years into, and the company is looking for fast growth. Logistically, obviously, we can't open an office in every single country in the world, although the owner is now looking at offices in Dubai. I know he was over there recently, so we're just waiting on word of that, but the head office will always be in Stuttgart in Germany. And to build a business quickly into 194 countries, we use an affiliate marketing or a direct sales platform. And money saved in advertising in a conventional business is paid out in an affiliate plan. Now with Karatbars, there's 2 ways to earn. You can earn using the uni-level system, and this is very simple and straightforward. You register for a free account. You get your username, which is you choose a username, so it can be whatever you like. You can ask people to go to the karatbars.com website, and you can tell them to put your username into the sponsor ID, and those customers will be registered under you. You also get a replicated website and landing pages, which you can send people to. If people go to them and register again, they're registered under you. This is completely free. All the commissions and all the gold that those people buy over a monthly basis, the commission is totaled on that, and you will be paid a commission on that on the first of every single month. So if you want a completely free business, Karatbars offers that to people. And again, no monthly fees, no subscriptions, there's no obligation on you. You simply register for your free affiliate account, you start promoting your links, and you can build your business like that. Now there's a second part to the business, which is called the Jewel Team, and this is completely optional. In order to take part in the Jewel Team, you need to buy a bronze, silver, gold, or VIP business package, marketing package, which I'll show you in a second. And the difference between the dual team and the uni level is that you're paid in the dual team on your commissions weekly. To become a business partner in the dual team, you need to purchase a marketing package, as I said. You can simply do that using your credit card, debit card, or bank transfer. It's a one-off cost, so there's nothing else to pay. Once you've paid it, nothing else. I bought my package 2 years ago, and I've never paid another cent or penny to Karatbars for anything. There are no monthly fees or subscriptions, and the great thing is you can upgrade at any time by paying the difference between one package and the next. So let's look at the packages and the prices. There really is something for everybody. You have the bronze package, which is €99 or $106. Now, with that, you get marketing materials. This is a package that's posted out to your home. You get marketing materials. You get your website. You have everything that you have in the uni level, but you also earn 5% commission on any direct package sales that you create as well. So if you were a bronze package member and you sold another bronze package, someone decided they wanted to become a bronze package member, you'd earn 5% of the $106. It's as simple as that. The silver package, which is €287 or $309, is the next one. Within the silver package, you actually get 1 gram of gold. There's more in the pack as the packages increases. What is included in the package increases as well. You can read what you get individually in each package on the website once you've finished seeing this presentation. The gold package has 2 grams of gold, and again, there's more materials inside that at $692. And the VIP package, which I'm a member of, is $1,628, which is $1,758. Now, as a VIP package member, you get 20% direct commission. So let's take the example again. If you're a VIP package member and you talk to one of your friends or someone you know, they decide they want to buy a VIP package, you would earn 20% of the $1,628. So that's your reward for helping grow the business. It's your reward for bringing a new business partner into the business, a new business partner that will grow the Karatbars business in that area. So 20% of that would work out about €320. So very simple to work out. You could start in silver today. If you decided you started in silver and you wanted to use your commissions to go to VIP, you just pay the difference between silver and VIP. Similarly, you could start in gold and pay the difference between the gold and the VIP at any time you like. So there's no pressure on anyone in this business, which is why I love the business. And a lot of online type businesses are full of pressure. There's no pressure with Karatbars International. You do what you want when you feel it's the right time for you to do it. The marketing packages which are delivered include €100 discount cards, bonus cards, leaflets, key exchange center information, great leaflets and information on gold as well. So all these packages, again, are delivered to your home by FedEx. Whenever you buy a package, you're buying a real thing. You can top up the marketing packages with extra marketing materials. Obviously, you can make your own, but there are banners, t-shirts, watches, there's polo shirts in there. I just got one of them recently and they're really good. There's leaflets in there. So lots of extra bits and pieces. There's boxes and things that you can use to carry about your Karatbars in as well. So again, whenever you've finished watching this presentation, just go to the back office, have a look through all the marketing materials there and see what is available. Now, how do you earn with Karatbars in the dual system? There is the way I explained already. You either get your 5, 10, 15 or 20% direct commission, but you also earn extra bonuses as well. So let me just explain how those extra bonuses work. On the picture on the right, you can see a man there at the top, which is you, or a woman. And to the left there, we have a left team, and on the right, you have a right team. So whenever you're building your customer base and your affiliate base in Karatbars International, you either put people to the left or you put people to the right. You can place people under people. You can put people wherever you like, basically. But the idea is that every time a purchase is made in your left team or every time a purchase is made in your right team, you accumulate units. Now, if we look along the bottom of the chart, we can see that someone buying a silver package would give you 20 units. Someone buying a gold package would give you 50. Someone buying a VIP would give you 100. Somebody simply buying a gram of gold would give you 1 unit. So let's go back to the chart again. Let's imagine the man on the left and your left team decides he's going to buy 25 grams of gold. You would get 25 units. On your right team then, let's say one of those ladies on the right decided to buy a gold marketing package. If we look along the bottom, we see it's 50. So that means you now have 75 units. You have 25 on one side and 50 on the other. And that means you get a cycle bonus. Now, if we look at the type of package that you're on, we have the bronze package, we have the silver, the Gold, and the VIP. If you're a Bronze package member, you get €10 every time you get €75, every time you get 75 units. If you're a Silver package member, you get €40. If you're a Gold package, it's 60, and if you're a VIP package member, you get €80. Now, the fantastic thing about this system is that, in case you've ever seen one before, it's nothing like a binary type system. There's no flushing away of units, so the units stay there until they cycle. You don't get your units for a specific period of time, like a week or a month. You don't have any targets to hit yourself, so it doesn't matter if you go off fishing for 3 months. As those units keep accumulating, you will still get paid. There are no trip steps, no trapdoors, and you get the units to infinity. It doesn't matter what level you're on or what level the people in your team are on. It doesn't matter where they're from. There are no trip steps, trapdoors, or no exceptions. If the units happen, you get them, which makes this probably the most unbelievable compensation plan that I've ever worked with in 20 years in this industry. And it took me actually a little while to believe that it actually could be true. And it is, and it's very, very fair. It means that if you accumulate units in your left team, then you get them. It means that they will sit there until you get the units on the right team to make those cycles happen. So you never, ever lose out. And I think that's the most important phrase I can get across about Karatbars International is it doesn't matter what you do with Karatbars, you never, ever lose out at any stage for anything. And that's a great thing about the company. Now, just to give you a little bit of an earning example, based on a VIP package member, let's imagine you're a VIP package member and you're on 20%. Well, if you had sold one VIP package per week, you would earn €325 or $352. We'll just do this in dollars. So you'd earn $352 a week and you'd accumulate 100 units. If you managed to have 4 sales per week, you sold 4 VIP packages per week, you would earn €1,302, and you would also earn €1,302, $1,410 per week, and you would be earning 400 units. Now, there are people doing less than that, and there are people doing more than that. It's entirely up to yourself. It's entirely up to how many people you get to these presentations and how many people you tell about the business. Now, you also get the units, as I said. So every time you get 75 units, you get 1 cycle, and 1 cycle is €80. Now, 1 cycle per week would give you €80 or $86. 5 cycles per week would give you $433. Or if you get up to 10 cycles per week, you would get up to $867. To give you an idea, I've been in the business for a couple of years now. Some days there, I might have 8-10 cycles in one day, not a week, in one day. So, and again, I don't have any targets to hit. I've built a left team and I've built a right team, and the units keep happening in the left, the units keep happening in the right, and as long as those units keep happening, I keep getting the cycles, and I get paid for those cycles every single Friday. And that's it. That's what's ahead of you with Karatbars International if you start building that team. You're paid weekly as well, which is fantastic. You can be paid into an e-wallet, which you can just transfer from your e-wallet to your bank account. Or Karatbars give us a fantastic MasterCard, which won the Design of the Year award here in Europe in 2013. And if you take out your Karatbars MasterCard and pay for things with it, I've had 3 or 4 affiliates come into the business purely on the fact that they saw the card. They hadn't seen one before. They thought it was a nice little card, asked me about it. I give them a business card, and here we are. So fantastic credibility for you whenever you're out there actually working, that you're actually getting paid every single Friday, and you can go to any ATM in the world. You can pay for your lunch, you can pay for your dinner. I'm going to Switzerland in a few weeks. I paid for my flights using my MasterCard. So it's fantastic that we get paid every single Friday morning without fail as well. Now, there are lots of success stories around the world with Karatbars International. There are thousands of people, thousands of very happy customers and affiliates out there. Some people are motivated by prizes more than money. I like prizes and things like that. Last year, Harold gave away 10 Jeep Compasses to 10 lucky affiliates. We had a cruise, which some people went on last year. Again, you could win a chance to go on that. We had the Freedom Celebration in the Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas. There's always a Freedom Celebration at the end of each year. I don't know where it's going to be at the end of this year, but it'll probably be October, November time. Again, you could have won flights, hotel. You could have won flights in your hotel and spending money and everything last year on that. As well as that, you can win free gold. You can win Rolex watches and cars and various different things. But again, if that's your thing, once you're finished watching the presentation, just get into the back office and have a look through. Now, who's your market? Let's say you're thinking, right, I might give this business a go. Well, who's your market? Well, it's anyone over the age of 18 in 123 countries who has cash or paper money. Never, ever prejudge people. Always give people the chance to have a look at Karatbars, because you don't know, they might just want to buy a birthday card, a Christmas card, or celebration gift. If you had 300 or 400 birthday cards being sold in your business every single month, you'd be making good money. And this is the thing, it's all about giving everybody the opportunity. There's people out there who'd like a unique business card for their business, organizations like charities who want to raise money, just simply people who like to save and are getting no interest in the bank. Do you know anybody like that? Anybody who hasn't got a pension plan? There's lots of people now in their 30s and 40s who have no plan for retirement. Karatbars could be that. Second income seekers, people who just want to maybe top up their jobs, a little bit of extra money, and something that could actually get them out of their job eventually. Karatbars can be that for a lot of people. And anyone who wants to run their own business full time. People who don't like MLMs, people who don't like all the pressure and that of direct sales. Well, Karatbars is a direct selling business that has no pressure, no targets, and you can build your business as and when you wish. To build your business, my best piece of advice I can give to you, there's 5,500 people in my own group. I would advise you to become a professional inviter and do not try and sell Karatbars. Do not talk about gold, because the minute you start talking about gold, people will assume, as you may have done before you started watching this, that it's about speculating in gold prices, and people will not get it. So what you should do is, we do these presentations twice a day, every day of the week, all year round. Just ask people to come to karatbarswebinar.com at 12 p.m. or 9 p.m. Eastern. That's all you have to remember, karatbarswebinar.com. And as I keep saying to people on my team, the people who get most people to the webinars are the people who will grow their businesses the fastest. I do have a recorded webinar at thismightbeofinterest.com, which is available 24/7. And what's very important as well, the webinars may not answer all the prospects' questions. If the person does have some questions, you can always pass them on to your team leader. There's people like myself and other team leaders around the world which will be more than happy to answer any questions from your potential customers. So in order to get started, all you have to do is get back to the person who sent you here today and get their referral link. You'll need their either referral link or you'll need their username, and you put that into the sponsor box. You then need to upload your KYC documents. KYC simply stands for Know Your Customer. Karatbars cannot send out gold to anyone unless you've actually proven you are who you are. So you upload a utility bill or something with your address on it, dated within the last 6 months. And then second document you need to upload is a driving license or passport, something with your picture on it, something that's in date, so that Karatbars know you are who you say you are. That can take a few minutes. You can do that quite quickly. Then you simply choose your marketing package, which is your bronze, silver, gold, or VIP, if you want to take part in the dual system. I recommend from the silver up, because you actually get some Karatbars and from the silver up, and I can actually take a Karatbar out and show it to people. Then become a professional inviter. Get as many people to the presentations every day as you can. I always tell people as well, set up a weekly or monthly savings plan for yourself and for your own family. Start changing some of that devaluing paper money into gold as fast as you can. And it's a bit like if you owned a business selling ice cream, would you try the ice cream? Well, similarly with Karatbars, you're under no obligation to buy anything, but I would recommend getting a Karatbars coin, getting a 1 gram, a 2.5 gram, a 5 gram card, and just having them to show to potential customers and affiliates as well. And that's really it, guys. What I would say is enjoy it. Karatbars is a very, very enjoyable business. It's like a big family of people. I hadn't time to put it in this presentation, but we've just seen today released Karatbars Cash Gold, which is Karatbars notes, which actually have the gold inside them. There's been some fantastic interviews with Harold Seitz I've saw on the internet over the last few days. China's just calling for a new global reserve currency. You've seen what's been happening in Greece, the ATM is not working there. So there's plenty of reasons out there for us to go out and teach people about Karatbars International and tell people that gold is true money, and tell them the reasons why they should be owning gold as money today as well. So thanks very much for listening, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed that. I'm back again this Thursday at 12 p.m. and for my own presentation, I normally do the first and third Thursday of the month, and then I'm covering again for Tammy next Thursday, the 21st as well at this time. So I hope you've enjoyed that. A little bit of a different presentation for you, and I'll see you all again on the next one. Thanks very much.